Hi guys, Molly here, and I'm doing my June reset. We're going to talk about how I worked on my goals in the month of June, the media that I consumed, and also all the things that happened in my life, because overall June was jammed packed, and I'll tell you about it a little bit. Let's go ahead and talk about the goals and everything. And I just realized too, before I started this, pretty sure I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore in my May overview video reset. So I'm like, whoops. Oh well, but you guys are getting a June video, so don't you worry. And honestly, I was debating whether to make this video or not, because I'm in and out of my apartment this whole week. I'll catch you guys up in a minute. But yeah, I didn't know if I'd have time to film this or not, and I'm like, I might have to skip it, but we're gonna crash course this, okay? We're gonna get through this. Let's talk about my month in June and how my month went, because I just love doing this, and it gives me like a good reset and a good way of thinking of everything. And it's just fun talking to you guys in the comments as well, how your month went as well at the end. So let's get started. So if you don't know, I'm trying to cook new foods, or like try new foods. I've been doing this for like a year now, or two, just about, I believe. I did not cook any new recipes, plus I didn't have the time. But I did bring a old recipe back, which was a quick beef stroganoff, and it was really good, and made 3 meals because it's just so big. Definitely would cook it again. So yes, and it's in one of my vlogs too. It should be anyways. If it's not before this, you guys can see it. It's really good. So yes, and the recipe was very easy, and yes, it should be the vlog right before this video. So there's that. And also too, if you don't know, I'm trying to work on my health. So let's talk about my health and what went on. So I'm trying to begin to lift weights. I got my 2-pound weights from Five Below, and I really like them. I think they're cute. They're pink and they're cute. Okay, so yes. And I probably lift weights about 3 or 4 times this month, which is really good. And plus I kept up with my Pilates, and I just like walked for exercise, especially in June. It was so nice out. We are getting a heat wave in July. This is literally last day of June that I'm filming this. So we're gonna be beginning to get a heat wave, so I won't be able to walk as much, but still. And then, so yes, I'm very happy that I began to lift weights. So even just a little goes a long way, and that's what I'm trying to tell myself. And if you don't know, I'm trying to get back on my sleep game and like learn more about my sleep, because I do have a hard time sleeping, and when I'm not at home and I don't have time to like down my brain, just rolling it. So this month was very interesting. So I actually went to Rhode Island the last weekend. I literally just got back. I got back last night. So I did try Unisol and Unisum, and it did not work. Nope. And TMI, maybe a little bit. I'm curious if you guys have taken it too, and why I'm saying this. I had to get up almost like every couple minutes to use the bathroom, and it was just not good. It made me a little tired, but not even like that much compared to like melatonin, and it was just not good. So we know Unisol does not work and melatonin does not work. So I think my next appointment, which is going to be my endocrinologist, I might begin to talk to her and say, look, I have tried this. Can I just have some type of something for when I'm out of my house and I don't have time to deregulate here. That's the only time I would take this med. So yes, that did not work. If you have any other suggestions for like going to bed and when you're still like your mind is still racing, feel free to leave a comment down below, because I I've tried almost a lot of stuff right now. I did like the military sleep technique, and I did a video way back on that. It had like a 70% chance of working for me, which isn't that bad. But yes, and I really want in July to actually get back into the groove of going to bed on time. So that is going to be a July goal. Alrighty, once I get back from my first July vacation up at my parents', that is going to be my goal. So, the Monday I come back, okay? I'm going to try that. But yes, those are the actions of how I worked on my health this month. I'm trying to take my health very seriously, especially as I get older. If you don't know, I'm a millennial, so I am basically middle age. So, and I can't believe I'm already saying that. But anyways, yes, I am trying to be proactive on my health. So, yes. Yeah, some very big stuff that happened. So, I did take Unisol when I was at the hotel room, and like I said, and just did not work. So I took it when I'm like, no. If you don't know, I'm trying to get this office into like a cozy nook office thing, and I did get a Wi-Fi extender. It's actually in my kitchen right next door. It's not in here because I only have like one outlet, but it's next door, and knock on wood, it has been working. It only took me like 10 minutes to set up, not even 10 minutes. It was very quick and easy to set up, and so far I haven't really used it, just because I haven't had the time to really fully use it, but it worked, and that's all that matters. So we're gonna hopefully continue using it as the time progresses of having it. But yes, so, and I really want to, when I get back from my vacations, like, organize, work on my sleep, just really getting back into my habits and into everything that I need to do. I'm just gonna start writing to-do lists and trying to get on the groove and get my life together. And if you don't know, I'm trying to get on, let's talk about my social media before I keep rambling. I'm trying to get on my shorts game, and I did 3 shorts this month, which is pretty good. I really want to, there's so many that I think I'm gonna forget to do them, or I just don't have time. That I shouldn't say I didn't have time, because really when you want to do something, you should be able to make the time to do it. But I did 3, which is pretty good, and I think that's like the average lately for me for shorts each month. It's been like 3 or 4. But yes, we're trying to get there. We're trying to get there. At least we're doing shorts. And they're usually just Pokemon unboxing. I have filmed some stuff on my phone, but I keep forgetting to post it. So, yes. There's some stuff. So, and I really, maybe in July, I should figure out how, if I could possibly cue things in TikTok. That might be a goal. Anyways. And also, too, I am at 303 followers, so thank you guys for following. That's very exciting. I got like 15 new followers, which is crazy to think about. And my last monthly reset hit 100 views, which I was never expecting. Usually these videos don't do well compared to my other videos, like the vlogs of Pokemon card unboxings. So thank you guys. I truly appreciate you guys watching that video too, because it's so much fun talking about my month and things that have been on my mind, even though a lot of my vlogs are chatty sometimes too, just catching guys up really quickly. It's just fun to talk about my month in general and just like resetting my brain and just dumping everything. So thank you guys. That was just crazy to look at. I'm like so I really appreciate it. And let's talk about my finances. I did do $50 towards my student loans and $10 towards my investment account, my Roth IRA. So we still kept those in, even though we were traveling. I did take out the $250 that I had in my traveling sinking fund into my checking account, my main bank account, because of my Rhode Island trip. Obviously, I was going to use that to cover some of it. Especially we ate out a lot, and I got a couple of shirts and mugs, a mug and a shirt, and like 1 or 2 other things. So I'm like, yeah. So I would like to replenish it though. So I'm thinking we're gonna start replenishing it because I do want to do some traveling. I don't know if and when, but it's just nice to have a little backup for if and when that time comes, because I just never know. This Rhode Island trip, it literally was thought of like in February, March, and we booked it for last week of June. So, and it was just crazy to think about that I was 2 hours away from my family in my apartment in my life. I'm like, oh my god. But yes, we're gonna talk about Rhode Island in one more minute. Actually, yeah, no, we'll talk about it in one more minute. So because that's really how I worked on my goals this month. A lot of it was just getting ready for my trip and just trying to get my life a little bit back together. I'm trying to tell myself it's okay to not have everything. So, because you can't always do everything all at once either. So, but yeah, that was my month in June for working on my goals. And then let's talk about life events. I did go to, I wouldn't even call it, and you guys would see it in the vlog after this. Again, these videos are going to be this month out of order a little bit. This will come first and then the next vlog and so on. So I apologize again. I'm going to write it in the community tab in a little bit. But I did go to a Pokemon, it was supposed to be like a card convention thing. It wasn't even that. It was just like 3 to 4 sellers, 5 max, not even 5 really. And this like little vendor spot up at the lake, and my sister wanted to check it out, so I was like, why not? It was the weekend and we wanted to take my nephew Cooper to one again finally, and this was the only one that was open on the weekend. So like, let's just go check it out, see what they had. I did get a couple cards, I got some good ones, but it was just so weird that there was like no one really walking. There was probably like just 20 people walking around and talking to the vendors, and it was just quiet. But it could have been because of motorcycle weekend as well, and so my sister and I are going to try it like one more time if they post it again, and just go from there, see what it's like one more time. I know the one that's close by me, they're trying their hardest, they wrote on Facebook, to get a weekend date, but especially now that it's wedding season, it's going to be harder for them, I'm sure. But that's just, life happens, that's just what it is. So but it'd be nice if maybe in the fall they have a weekend one, because there's so many vendors at the one that's right by me, and there's so many people. Literally, I was sweating coming out of it and like taking off my jacket because it's so hot, and I'm just trying not to like walk into other people, like but some of the vendors were so nice. So hoping to go to that one again and next week actually. So knock on wood, hopefully I can go and film a Pokemon card convention video. I really want to do that for you guys, and like how I come up with the ones that cards like I want to get, or like what I do, just to show you guys. I think that'd be such a fun video to film, so I'm hoping to film it. But yes, I did go to a Pokemon card convention, but it was nothing really. Though we did get some good cards, like I said. And so 1 week before my trip, like a week to 2 weeks before my trip anyways, I was in charge at work. My manager, she took the week off to do some personal stuff, and I was in charge. We survived. We survived. That's all I can say. Because if you don't know, I'm an assistant manager. I help run a day program for adults with disabilities. So I'm the assistant. So I'm the one that does cover for my manager when she is out. So yes, we did it though. We adulted. We did it. And then my Rhode Island trip. Oh my god, guys. So Rhode Island was just so beautiful. Even our hotel was just so gorgeous. It was just so beautiful. The room was pretty spacious for what it was. The bathroom was so beautiful. The shower, though we didn't know how to work the shower head, how to get one to the other, like jump it. My two best friends and I were laughing. If you don't know, I went with my two best friends. It was a girls trip, and that's what made it so exciting too. It was just us just having fun and just investigating things, just going out and having fun. So it was just so much fun. And everything was just so beautiful. The ocean was just so gorgeous. We didn't really spend time we didn't even spend time at the beach. We were just walking the shop district, and also we went to the mansions. We were only there for like 3 days and 2 nights type situation. Everything was, we got there on Saturday night. We came back on Monday. Checkout was Monday. So, it was just so much fun though. And the food, delicious. It was just, everyone was just so nice. Even the hotel staff, they were just like willing to help everyone. And it was just so nice. And I would love to go back. I would definitely recommend Rhode Island. We went to, Newport, and we saw the mansions, and they were just so beautiful. We went to 3 of them: the Breaker, the Rosemount, and the Chateau. They were all just so beautiful. The Chateau had like no one in there. I felt so bad, maybe because it's a little different from the others, but it was just fun to see something different. That's why we went to that one. And then the Breakers was just so overcrowded, because that's like the main one, and it was like getting a little hot too, so because of the body heat. But it was just so much fun seeing everything and just reading everything and just learning. It was just so informative. And then we went on a sunset cruise as well, and our MC for the night, he was hilarious. He almost made it like the Jungle Cruise at Disney World, and I was just about to tell that to one of my best friends. Like, he reminds me of one of the conductors on the Jungle Cruise, and she's like, that's what she said, and I was like, I'm just about to tell you, like, mine's, but he was fantastic too, and it was just so nice to see all the boats and the sunset, and they were just so nice on there too. So definitely recommend a night cruise too, sunset cruise, if you can do that as well. And yes, Rhode Island was just amazing, and I feel like a completely different person because I've never been to I've never really been out of my state. Besides, I live in New Hampshire, so I've been to Maine, I've been to Massachusetts, especially Boston, Drake, and Lowell, and so I've been to Maine. And I only went to Disney World twice. I've been to Florida twice, but I wouldn't really call it Florida because it's the Disney bubble. I just went to Disney World and one time Universal, but I wouldn't really call it Florida because they're in the Disney bubble. If you know what I mean. A lot of people know what I mean when I say that, because it's completely different. But yeah, it was just so nice to go somewhere that I've never been before and just having fun with my girls. It was just, yes, I feel completely different that I got to experience that. I'm literally so exhausted, but it was just so much fun. Like, I highly recommend it. Just having a girls trip too, even just a couple days like we did. It doesn't need to be a full week. It can just be like a long weekend and just have fun. Just save money, and before that, save up for it and just have fun. Like, seriously. And then let's get to the media that I consume, because I also love this portion because there was just so much going on too with the media that I consumed. I finished 2 books. So I finished A Court of Mist and Fury, which I would probably rate it 3.5. I really liked it actually. As it kept going, I really liked it. And the ending is like I really liked it. And then I also finished How Far I'll Go. It's the Twisted Tales Moana, and I liked it. I gave it maybe 3.5 probably too, 3 to 3.5, 3.25. It was really good, and I enjoyed learning more about the culture too, and it was just really interesting to read. I really liked it. And yeah, for the Twisted Tales series, they're just fun reads that you can read like in between series that you're waiting for, like to be released or whatever, like your next book, because they're quick. They're just one off. Like you could just read any one of them. It's not a series. So you can just pick one up. Just pick your favorite Disney film or character and read it. I just love them. So I never really had a problem with them. The only one that didn't really enjoy was like the Frozen one towards the end, and I don't want to spoil it too much, but I'm like, meh, it was okay. So that was like the only one that I was like meh about, but I loved the Aladdin. I liked the Moana. The Tiana one was fantastic as well. There's so many of them, and they're just so fun to read. They're just the Disney film or like the fairy tale, but with a twist, and they're just so much fun. So I really enjoyed them for the most part. And then I did finish the audiobook of Divergent, and I forgot how much I hated Tristan's brother. Yep, now I remember. Yep, do not like him. He's a snake. Yeah, no. But I am now reading Insurgent and also too A Court of Rings and Ruin. I'm trying to read a Court of Thorns and Rose book, and then a one-off book, and then another Court of Rose and Thorns. So that way I don't tire myself out. Though I say this every single time, I don't want to tire myself on that series, because I tried that with Trials of Apollo and it was no good. It was no good. So we're doing one on, one off, as always. And also too, I'm still trying to read, which maybe I'll make it my goal to try to finish Becoming by Michelle Obama this month, maybe. We'll figure that out. But yeah, and those are the books, and the audiobooks that I listened and currently listening to and reading, so, and read. And then I did watch, for some reason I wanted to watch Hoppers, the Disney movie, because I heard pretty good reviews about it, and I did like it. I gotta say, it's kind of has like the Avatar and like Pocahontas vibe, because about animals and the environment, but I felt like too the story was a little bit of original too. The characters were pretty original. I really enjoyed it for what it was. I had fun watching it, and I don't know why I wanted to watch it, but I'm like, let's watch it. We had a movie night, okay? And we watched it. So yeah, that was a good watch. I would recommend it for the most part. It was fun to watch. And then I did finish the second season of Apocalypse Diaries, and I cannot wait for more. I think I just finished it in pretty good timing, okay? So I cannot wait for more. Like this coming fall. They're supposed to release like in the fall or winter, and I'm so excited, okay? I cannot wait. And then I'm now watching, hopefully I'm saying it right, Mayo. It is the new manga anime from the creator of Inuyasha, and as a millennial, I grew up with Inuyasha, so I'm like, I'm gonna give it a try. It kind of does have the same vibe as Inuyasha, but it doesn't at the same time. And I was telling my friends this as well, and they're like, oh, huh, okay. But they don't watch anime, but they understood. So I haven't talked to my sister about it yet, but maybe this weekend if I see her. But anyways, I'm like, it's okay. I've been enjoying it for what it was, and for what it is, and I've been having fun watching it. Just watching like an episode or two at night before bed. So yeah, I've been liking it. It's not my favorite. I prefer Inuyasha, but it's still pretty good. And then I did play a lot of Pokopia this month. I wanted to get to a certain point, and especially too, I don't even know when it's going to be over, but I probably won't be able to make it, but I wanted to try to get Jirachi. There's a Jirachi event, but it's probably over by now. I haven't looked at the exact dates, and I don't even have a Pokemon Center. You're supposed to have a Pokemon Center to get Jirachi. He's supposed to be just hanging out there. So, we're getting there though. I had to figure out how to get the environment like hydrated for Slowpoke. So about working in there. And I've been playing a lot of Genshin Impact. I don't know what's possessing me to play it, but yeah, I've been playing it. It's been so much fun, and I've been having fun playing it. So yeah, and I know there's gonna be coming out this month, which I pre-ordered I think it's called The Witch's Bakery. You're a witch, and it's like a cozy game. You own like a bakery, and I'm really excited to play it. I think it's gonna be so cute. It's kind of reminds me of Kiki's Delivery Service and like a little bit of other stuff. So I'm pre-ordered it on Amazon, and I'm hoping it gets delivered right before I leave, but probably not, so that I can bring it up to the lake and play. But I'm very excited for that. That's one thing I'm looking forward to when I come back from my vacation in July and just getting everything settled. July, I feel like it's going to be a hard reset. June, let's talk about June, my feelings of June. June was just go out, have fun, go discover, have fun, don't think too much. That's how I felt like. It was definitely a summer vibe in June, and I really had fun, and I'm so thankful for all the stuff that I was able to do and just live life, basically. My life for a little bit. I really had fun in June, and that's really one thing I'm looking forward to is July. It's just resetting my life as much as I can, organizing and decluttering, and just trying to get back into my routine, and when I come back from my vacation, and just have fun. Just doing that, and just resetting for my mental clarity, and just trying to have fun doing it, and that's really about it, and playing some more cozy games. So that'll be my July, basically. I will see you guys in the next video, though. Feel free to leave a comment down below how your June was and how your summer going. Do you have a summer trip? Feel free to leave it down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.